Hello and welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use the Google Translate function on Google Sheets. So I have here a list of 15 English words, and we're going to translate them from English to Spanish, French, Russian, Swahili, and German. One thing you need to know before using this function is to know the language code for each language. So it is the language code that you use when you're using the Google Translate function on Google Sheets. So the function, the formula is pretty simple. The first thing you do is you need to know the word you want to translate and the cell that it is in. So for instance, we're going to translate cell A2, that is A2. So the first thing you do, you write the formula here, Google Translate, and then you click on A2. That's the word we are going to translate. We're going to translate A2. Then the next thing you do, you're translating it from which language? English. So you write the code for English. You're translating A2 from English and the language you're translating it to. In this case, we're translating it to Spanish. So the code for Spanish is ES. You make sure you put it into those, and then you close the bracket right there. This is what you get when you do that. You do the same for French. So you write here equals Google Translate, and then we are translating A2 from which language? Translating it from English. You write the code for English, and we are translating it to French. The code for French is FR, and then you close the bracket right there. This is the answer you get. When we do the same for Russian, equals to Google Translate, and we click on cell A2, we are translating A2 from English, and we're translating it to Russian. That's the code for Russian, and you close the bracket right there. This is what you get. You do the same for these other languages. Swahili right here, A2, we're translating it from English to Swahili. When you close the bracket, that's what you get right there. You do the same for German. So equals to Google Translate, and we're translating A2 from English to German. The code for German is DE. You do that and close the brackets right there. This is actually what you get when you translate good morning to Spanish, French, Russian, Swahili, and German. So it's Buenos dias in Spanish, it's bonjour in French, it's this in Russian. In Swahili you get habari za asubuhi, and in German you get guten Morgen. So when you do this for the rest of these cells, what you're going to do to make your work easier, instead of rewriting the formula in these other cells, what you do is you actually select all of these and you drop this down. When you drop this down, the formula is automatically going to be copied to the other cells, as you can see. So as I said, the formula is pretty simple to use, and it can be really helpful for those maybe you're writing something that, and you don't need to go to Google every time to maybe translate one word after the other. You can actually write down all the words you need to translate and actually translate them using this formula. So yeah, this is how you use the Google Translate formula, and I hope it helps you in one way or another. Thank you.